So, Ime, as a professor, I want to ask this question. How do you think the ChatGPT will be beneficial to your students?
It's not.
Oh,
I don't think it is.
interesting.
I don't think it is. Because, at least in my experience, a lot of students. Background on me, I teach intro courses. So I'm teaching the first year composition. So it's not specific to any discipline.
Oh, yeah.
It's just general. This is how you do a research paper. This is how you write. And because these are just courses that students have to take. These aren't courses that students care about.
Interesting.
They're taking them because they have to, not because it's part of their major necessarily.
Right.
So they're just taking the courses. And yeah, they want to pass them.
It's a requirement.
Yeah. But if they don't pass the class, they're not going to be able to go on to some other classes in some cases. Mm-hmm. And if they don't pass the class, they're not going to be able to get their degree.
Right.
So they want to pass these classes. There's an incentive still. Mm-hmm. But they don't really care. They don't care about it. So when I look at it, it seems like something like ChatGPT. And in my classes, I don't have students. Freshmen don't talk in class, but
oh wow.
My students, I know that a portion of them know about ChatGPT.
Oh yeah,
because I brought it up.
Oh, you did?
I brought it up.
Oh, interesting.
I mentioned it, like it was like an offhand kind of thing where I just like mentioned it. It was relevant to whatever I was talking about. I don't remember what it was, but it was relevant, so I just mentioned it. And there was like some nodding.
Some nodding. You were like, okay, I see you. Yeah. I see you.
And so I was like, okay, so people know about this, but I don't think people really have that fundamental understanding of it enough
to use this, right? How smart it is.
To use it to actually do something.
Yeah.
I think people just know about it in terms of they've seen articles about what it's done.
Right.
So, as of right now, I don't think students are going to be using ChatGPT to do anything. Interesting. And I've had discussions with other faculty where it was like a big concern because the faculty understands the implications of it.
Right. They're scared?
No one's scared.
Okay. I just want to get that clear. Okay. I thought they're scared. Okay.
I don't know if scared is the right word. No one's scared. It's more just annoying. Because you can tell you do enough assignments, especially like in an English class. You do enough assignments that you understand what students write like.
Yeah.
I could do one discussion post. And from that one discussion post, I can compare that against the student's essay, and I can know where they plagiarized.
Oh wow, interesting.
Like, it's that easy because students don't make up an entirely different personality to write a discussion post. So they're going to write it authentically. When they get to the major assignment, they're going to either write that authentically or they're going to find a way to get around having to write it.
Oh, yeah?
And if they do that, it's such an easy comparison.
Oh, wow.
To where you read the first paragraph and the first thing that's going through my mind is...
This is not you.
Where did you get this?
Where did you get this?
Where did you get this? And then
oh my God.
you confront them and you're like, hey, you play it, you're slick about it. You're like, hey, this was a really good essay. Man, can you tell me more about the Bolshevik Revolution? And they're like, the what?
And you're like, yeah, I got you.
And then I'm just like, line 7, Bolshevik Revolution. And like, oh yeah, it happened.
Oh my God. Yeah, you just know.
Like it's so easy to figure out just from seeing their writing over the course of a semester.
Wow.
Whether or not it's there. So I honestly, I don't think that's something that's gonna work. Like even if students want to use it at least in an English classroom, that's not gonna work because anyone who's teaching an English class, has enough experience to detect that.
True.
in someone who's like, maybe it's a history class or it's any other intro class. Maybe not. Maybe they're not. I feel like I'm shitting on people who don't.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But I just don't think people in those professions care. They don't care as much about the writing as they do about the concepts. So they're looking for the concepts. And as long as you demonstrate that, I don't think they care as much. So if you're in an intro chemistry class, I don't know why you'd have to write an essay for that.
You don't. You actually don't.
I know you don't. But if you did have to, they wouldn't be scrutinizing it the same way that I would scrutinize it as a professor of English.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it just introduces so many variables.
True.
Like, if you use ChatGPT, and this is actually something that I don't. At this point in time, I don't care anymore. I've given up on this fight.
Oh yeah.
But you have citation generators.
Oh yeah, you do.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, I can do a manual citation. I can write a citation by hand in the same time that it takes for me to actually put it through a citation generator.
Right.
So I would rather just put it, like, do it manually. And then I know that I did it right.
I can't remember the last time I did citation manually. I always use a generator.
Okay. Let the record show that I'm leaving.
Why?
Let the record show I don't support you. I
What?
don't support you.